Welcome to the Gran Turismo 7 and the most historical car ever in the Gran Turismo as well. As you probably know, every car in Gran Turismo, they have historical moments. And also one thing, there's a two most historic car in the planet, and one of them is a truck. And the first one, which is a hero on the first, I said sorry, I gotta say. The another one is the hero of the without the Willis Jeep on the Second World War. You know that thing, right? And another thing, yeah, it is. I'm talking about the historical car in the world. Yeah, it is historical vehicle. I know people are gonna get, what is it? Yeah. The reason why I gotta do the historical car moment on the mid 20th century, because this is a two different country as well, continent as well, American and European. Well, actually, one of them is from Germany actually. I gotta say that. So the one first we gotta talk about this particular car first. This is a Willis Jeep. Yeah, this is one of the greatest car in the 20th century as well, and also this is used on the American Army as well on the Second World War. Yeah, it is. Yes, actually, this car actually the most iconic name as well. Willis. Yeah, it's a Will. Yeah, it is Willis Jeep Willis MB. Yeah. Another thing about the Willis, it's pretty much that's the most iconic car. Even this car is what, 80 years old? Dude, 80 years old already? Oh yeah, it is. The one of the greatest car of all time, and also the best looking, and also the historical moment as well for American armies. Is another thing about the Willis Jeep. It also used on the Korean War as well, the Second World War. Yeah, that's what I know. I actually searched on Wikipedia. And Wikipedia has a lot of info as well. And another thing about the Willis Jeep, this particular car are kind of pretty much in it, and also it has the 3 pedals. Yeah, it has a cool thing. Yeah, and also no doors. Okay, look at that. This is the most simple car because this is used for the military as well, and without them, people don't know about history about the Jeep as well. This particular Jeep is a simple recipe as well, and also the one thing of this car is quite a good thing. 2.2 liter inline-4, yes, it has a 2.2 inline-4, 60 horsepower as well, and also one thing, 142 newton meters of torque, 1113 kilograms, and also the one thing another one, 4-wheel drive. It has a 4-wheel drive system on this thing as well. Every off-road at that time, 4-wheel drive is an advanced thing as well back in the day as well. And also German also used on the Audis a few over 10 years later, I believe, for the army vehicle for the Germany as well. And also the reason why the 4-wheel drive this thing is 4-wheel drive, before the Audi Quattro dominated on the WRC, this particular one, and we should thank for this car as well. This Willis Jeep, it has a 4-wheel drive. Glad it has a 4-wheel drive, and also Land Cruiser as well. Now, yeah, Land Cruiser also 4-wheel drive as well until today. It's still 4-wheel drive, I believe. And this car, the most historical moment of all time. Now, some people be gonna thinking, wait, are you sure you're gonna buy any car you need? Yeah, depending on how I can do it. So, well, depend how can you get there, depending on what I need to do. I want to put in a collection, but even though the new update came out, there's one vehicle I literally want. I gotta hold my breath. There's the one. Number 2, this thing is also iconic in Germany as well. I didn't remember, but this thing. I don't want to laugh, but I want to say, what the heck is that? What the heck the Fully Digital thinking to put this thing? I don't know why I had this thing in this game. Oh man, this thing is very, very impressive. So everybody who has seen the teaser of on Twitter the other day, we're gonna thinking, wait, is it K truck? It was, in fact, it wasn't a truck. This is a Mercedes-Benz Unimog Type 411 from 1962. Whoa, it's a 63 years old truck. And one thing about this truck, this is used in Germany as well. And also another thing, it's a diesel truck. Yeah, actually, this is a diesel truck in thing. And I was thinking about a couple of days, yesterday, about wait, why am I to put this thing anyway on this truck? Okay, I gotta say, some people put a box in the back on this thing and then modify as well, and I just know that. And some use this truck. Okay, this truck mostly used on farmers, if I correct, and also some for drill as the usable stuff. As you probably know, this particular Unimog truck is the most iconic name for Mercedes. I know that some Mercedes truck user noticed about it. And another thing about the Unimog Type 411, this thing is the most popular thing in Germany as well. Even though this is quite a long time as well. And also, is it army truck? Is it German using on the army truck? I did remember it. But this thing is a diesel. It is a diesel truck. It's a four-wheel drive as well. Yeah, it is four-wheel drive. Look at that. A stack of information right here. And you might think yes, it is four-wheel drive as well. Some people gonna ask me, wait, why displacement of this thing is 1,767 cc on this truck? Yeah, the one reason is the displacement on this thing. It's a 1.8 liter inline-4 engine as well. Yeah, it's a 1.8 inline-4 engine, 1.8 liter inline-4 diesel engine, and as well, yeah, it is actually. And please don't laugh about 100 horsepower. I gotta say, it's just 29 horsepower and also 101 newton meters of torque of this thing. Yeah, it's 101 newton meters of torque. Weighs about 1,940 kilos. Okay, this is pretty much a big, because consider this is a truck. Actually, this thing, 29 horsepower. I believe this car is 13 horsepower more than the Fiat 500F. Yeah, I gotta say this is a more power. And also this thing, if I correct, diesel engine truck or cars has more torque than the horsepower. Yeah, I believe that's what I remember. I believe because the advantage of the diesel power is torque figure as well. Mercedes-Benz owned for its passenger vehicle has also made significant contribution to the commercial sector. Yeah, like lorries and trailers, and there's quite a amount as well. One such example is Unimog. What an acronym for the Universal Motor I don't know what to say. Universal Motor. I didn't know what to say because listen, I'm not German. Actually, the name translates to Universal Motorized Working Machine as well. Yeah, okay. Conceived in 1945, the Unimog was engineered was a all-wheel drive farming vehicle capable of navigating rugged terrain. Yeah, like I said, this is four-wheel drive as well. Yeah, most farmers have one of these things. Yeah, I believe it's versatility stemmed from a range of attachment, enabling it to performing virtually any task requirement. The year 1951 marked the debut of the 401/402, the first interaction to bear Mercedes-Benz iconic three-pointed star. Because people call it Silver Arrow actually. It was followed by the Type 411, and it featured a cabin and flatbed mounted on the ladder frame derived from the 401, often hailed as the last original Unimog. The 411 holds a special place in automotive history, having evolved beyond the agriculture roots. It's now celebrated as a premier vintage vehicle. Yeah, this is a pretty much a vintage vehicle as well. And yeah, this is a people on the economy I said every farmer have one of these things as well. And surprisingly not that expensive. No, that's number one. It's cost, you can buy it 46 grand for this particular 1962 Unimog Type 411. 46 grand. It's pretty much cheaper as well. Yeah, not gonna lie, and I can buy it. I gotta buy it anyway because I have heard from rumors that this thing can put the biggest wheels in the history. If I'm not sure about it, but yeah, at least I have a lot of the level collecting level 50 already. Please level up the collection level anyway. Now, for people who know that I saw one of these things on Twitter actually. Most of them I found it on Twitter actually. Yeah, I gotta double check it out because I want to put it in wheels. Look at how small it looks. Man, how small it is. I gotta put an example on it. Let's put an example of REO36. Yeah, this is pretty much it. Oh, I thought it is. And yeah, it's 18 inch. And the biggest size you can put in small size is a 60 inch as well. The biggest size of it. You literally can put 24s on it. I thought you need 5 and can put 24s, but it's set on 23s as well. But this one 24 you can put in one of these things. How ridiculous you put it? How ridiculous you want to put a 24? It turned like it's like an SUV with wheels, like, to be honest. Yeah. 24s you want to put it on these things is pretty much a kind of silly argument, to be honest. Yeah, I say that. Okay, let's put it in the customization. You can change. Okay, that was a little removing one of those things that's pretty much funny. Oh, okay, that side. Okay, whoa. You can remove the extra lights and it's a typical truck thing. And the back, you can change the back on it. Or the flatbed, that's pretty good one. Oh my goodness, this is pretty much a delivery truck as well. Yeah, this is how agriculture thing, agro stuff, man. And this is a normal flatbed. This is a big flatbed. Whoa, that's a big one. I'm not gonna lie, that's a really big. Yeah, imagine somebody putting this thing and turn it to a milk truck. Okay, there's another one in there. You can put a grill in, but you can't remove the grill in the smooth grill. What? I don't know you can put that. I don't know you can do that on the lorry. Okay, before I gotta do the off-road, I need to buy a snow tire because this thing I gotta drive on snow tires. Whoa, is it? Whoa, it increasingly highly, man, and this is really much the improvement for this snow tires. Yeah, you gotta drive this one on snow. Now, several people are gonna thinking where you gotta put all these trucks, these cars as well. I said truck for no reason, but I have completely dumbest thing I have to say. But there's one track you know what it is. There's a Barcelona track, right? There's another track you might thinking, wait, it doesn't have a rally track on this thing? Yes, they have actually. To be honest, it has a rally cross track on this thing. You might thinking, are you alright out of mind to do this thing? How hard can it be to this thing about 60 horsepower? Is it 60? Yeah, it's 60 horsepower. It's actually 60 horsepower. This thing. Yeah, how hard can it be to put that actually? So let's get started anyway before I'm going doing something weird on this game.
อ่ะ
The one thing of disadvantage of this truck I do the race early on is cornering. It's pretty much I just struggle as well. The only advantage I noticed is the straight line. I can achieve this thing on 83 kilometers an hour. That's for sure. And one thing about the Unimog actually, this thing not built for speed. It's built for working as well. Yeah, keep in mind I completely weird idea, doing a weird idea somehow. Yeah, I use snow tires as well. Another thing about the Unimog is, well, this is the most people using for the agro structure as well. Farmers use one of these things as well. Oh yeah, the one thing is it some people said I have a question to you guys. Is Unimog also used on fire truck? If some people say yes, let me know in the comment section as well. And yes, this is not that bad actually. It's the 1,940 kilos, nearly 2-ton truck. It's pretty much what the Ford F1 400 truck, which is a 2-ton truck, I believe. That's a fire truck. I'm not sure. But this thing's okay. This is pretty much it. 29 horsepower. It's pretty much the motorcycle territory numbers as well. Another thing about the Willis Jeep, okay, I talked about it already. That Unimog is good one as well. The Willis, however, this is almost one thing. Yeah, this has 3-speed manual gearbox. That Unimog is a 6-speed gearbox. 83 can achieve 83. This thing is this is pretty much the highest. The thing about this car is Jeep. It's the most you may notice about already. This thing is the glorious 4-wheel drive machine. Yeah, it's the most glorious 4-wheel drive. And also another thing is, U.S. Army used one of these things back in the 1940s. You know, but without this thing, people don't know what Jeep was actually. The iconic name until today, people notice what it as well. And another one about Jeep is the most greatest off-roader, one of the greatest off-roader as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't ask me how you achieve the top speed of the Unimog again, because I can do only straight line on that head lorry. Be sure, if you want to see more Gran Turismo 7 on this channel as well, be sure to smash a like, subscribe if you're new, follow me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also Hoyo Lab, link in the description box below as well. See you guys soon. See you guys in the next video. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.